welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I'm just introing this video now before going out for a walk quickly, but I thought I'd let you know what I was planning on doing for this week's video. So I've seen a lot of YouTubers do this, and by the end of the video as well, we would have created a spreadsheet together of all the series that I'm in the middle of. So my aim today is to try and tick off 2 books from my physical TBR, which are series that I'm in the middle of. And I actually only have 3 series on physically with me at uni that I'm in the middle of. And they are After We Collided by Anna Todd, It's Not Summer Without You by Jenny Han, which was one of my library finds, and The Brothers Hawthorne by Jennifer Lynn Barnes, again another library find. So because these 2 are library books and they need to be returned, these are the 2 that I'm going to focus on. I would start After We Collided, but as I found 4 library books, as you saw from my last video, you saw 3. I found It's Not Summer Without You, The Brothers Hawthorne and Dolly Alderton, Everything I Know About Love, Life and Relationships, and Friendships, I believe. Plus I did find a 4th one of the 101 essays, all library books. All 4 of those have been added to my monthly TBR. So my monthly TBR is now 8 books. So I've read 1, I'm in the middle of 2. My aim is to try and get these 2 ticked off my TBR as soon as possible, and then I can look at carrying on with some of the other books that I had beforehand. So I'm going to head out for a walk now, and then next time you see me, I'll be back and we'll have hopefully started one of these books. I'm thinking I'm going to start It's Not Summer Without You, but I'm not sure yet. Hey guys, so I have been reading for a little bit, ready for bed, and carried on reading a little bit more. I'm currently on page 129 on chapter 19 of It's Not Summer Without You. I've been tandem reading this, listening to the audiobook as well, just because I wanted to kind of get through this book quite quickly and then focus on The Brothers Hawthorne as well. And I'm going to start a different challenge on Monday as well, so which you'll see in the next video. So I wanted to try and get through at least one of these books relatively quickly, and so tandem reading it with the audiobooks really helped. But yeah, so far I'm enjoying it. So My Turn Pretty trilogy is very YA. I really enjoy the TV series, which is why I'm reading the books. Obviously I can't really tell you much about this book specifically because it is the 2nd book in the series. So the first book is these 2 families always go to the same summer house, and it's from Belly, the girl's perspective. So her brother and then her mum's best friend's 2 sons and her mum's best friend all go to the same summer house, and the books follow each summer and going back to the summer house and seeing them together. However, there was something that happened at the end of the last book, which meant that this book is set slightly differently. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it. The writing does seem extremely YA, and so that's why I'm glad I'm listening to the audiobook as well. Otherwise, I think I would have really struggled to get through the book, as the sentences are quite short and direct, and so not always is that my favourite type of writing style. The chapters are short though, and the audiobook's actually narrated by the actor and actress that play Belly and Jeremiah in the TV series. So that's actually quite interesting to hear them speak, because her voice is the voice you associate with the character as well. So I'm gonna carry on reading for a little bit tonight, and then hopefully get to about halfway before stopping and going to bed. Hi guys, so it's now Sunday. Last night I carried on reading, or tandem reading, the It's Not Summer Without You. I got to chapter 26, page 168 of this book. Like I said in my last update, I am really enjoying it. It's quite a fast, easy paced read. I'm 60% of the way through now. On my audiobook, I've only got less than an hour to go, so I will definitely finish this one today and come back to you with my final thoughts and feelings. Hi guys, sorry if there's a slight camera change there. My niece just rang me, but as I was saying, this morning I was getting bits and bobs done, didn't really want to lock into the hour remaining of the audiobook, which I kind of do just want to do in one stint. So I'll do that one later tonight when I've got a bit of free time. So I decided to pick up my second book of the video, and that's The Brothers Hawthorne. So this book mainly follows two of the brothers from the original The Inheritance Games trilogy on a new quest. So it sounds really interesting. If you really liked the Inheritance Game trilogy, then it's good to get back with the characters. However, I've only just started it. I'm on chapter 3 on page 13, so I'm really only just getting into it now, but I am excited to see where this one goes. It's short chapters, YA writing, so it's fast to read, fast paced. Hopefully I'll be able to get through this one quite quickly as well. Guys, so I thought I'd give you a little bit more of an update. So I have now finished It's Not Summer Without You. Listened to it with the audiobook, as I said earlier on, was really good because the characters, or the actors and the actor and actress that plays Belly and Jeremiah in the TV show actually did the audiobook as well, so I thought that was a really interesting way to listen to it, and it meant the book went quite fast as well. I think had I been reading this, it probably would have taken me that little bit longer. It's quite YA, and some of the sentences as you're listening to it as well as reading it, they're quite short and snappy, and it just didn't sit right all the time. However, I did really enjoy this. I think I gave this one 3 stars on Goodreads. I will double check that for you and I'll put it up on the screen so you guys can see the final rating. I loved the TV series. I've enjoyed the books. I am going to read the 3rd book in the series, but so far that's book 1 of this video finished. And The Brothers Hawthorne, I have continued to read this a little bit. I'm on page 28, which is the middle of a chapter, and that's chapter 7. So reading this one relatively slowly. I've had quite a slow day today in general, so hopefully carrying on with this one tomorrow, and hopefully I'll finish this soon. So far it is really, really good. I will probably read a little bit more tonight as well. Yeah, really enjoying this, but it is just, sometimes it can be a bit hard to get my head around some of the riddles and things going on, and I just don't feel like reading it, so I think it might take me a little bit longer, obviously, than It's Not Summer Without You. So at the start of this video I said that I would show you, or create a tracker to show you what series I'm in the middle of. So I've created a nice tracker, and I'm a sucker for colour coding, so I've colour coded it and ordered it in the amount of books I have left to read. So all of the green are how many I've finished, and then the rest of them are all the series that I am in the middle of. So if it's red, that means I've not started the series at all. And if it's amber, that means I've started the series and haven't finished it yet. So as you can see, some of the red ones actually are duologies, and so they come up slightly higher. But I have read now 2 books from the Summer Turned Pretty trilogy, so that will change. It won't change colour yet because I've not finished that series yet, but yeah, so this is going to be a new fun way to track how many books I've got left, what series I'm in the middle of. And this I Heart series was actually the longest series. I am due to get in the post hopefully tomorrow or Tuesday, so I'll be adding that onto my TBR cart as well, so I'll show you that when that comes. Hi guys, so as I promised, I got book mail, so I'm going to open it with you guys. They packed it in 2 packages, so, but it is all one series, trying not to flash roughly where I am. So it's Lindsay Kelt's I Heart series. I could get up Goodreads. This is a series that I've read beforehand that I absolutely loved. Really wanted to go back and visit the world and see it again and just see if, from what I remember and how much I loved it previously, if it still lives up to that. So book 1 is I Heart New York. Book 2 is I Heart Hollywood. Then we've got I Heart Paris. Then we have I Heart Vegas. Then we have I Heart London. Then we have I Heart Christmas. Then we have I Heart Forever. So actually, how long have we got? 5 books. I'm wondering whether I can get to those 5 books before December. They don't seem, from what I remember, they're quite quick, easy reads. And they're not that long. They're just over 300 pages. So I'll add these onto my TBR cart. Obviously, like I've done with all the previous ones, I'll add the first one on the front and then the rest at the back. So yeah, I'll add those onto my TBR cart. But just to give you a quick update, this morning I did start reading some of the Brothers Hawthorne while in bed. Let me get it. So I updated you last night and I was on page 28, something around that. I read a bit more in bed last night and I got up to 98 last night. So I've gotten up this morning, I've read a couple more chapters before having to do some uni work. So I'm now on page 107, chapter 23. I'm absolutely loving this. I actually think I prefer this one to the trilogy. I think it's because it's a dual timeline, because it's 2 different brothers on 2 completely different tasks and they're trying to sort out 2 different things. So actually you've kind of got the dual timeline to keep you guessing and keep you going between it. And I actually really like the fact that this one's written from 3rd person. It's different character viewpoint as such, but it's written from 3rd person and I'm really enjoying that as a difference of style of writing than what I have been reading recently. So yes, I'm really enjoying that one. So I will keep you updated. I have been really rubbish at updating you for the last couple of days. So I think my last update came to you guys on Monday, and I was finishing Brothers Hawthorne. I believe I gave you the final update on thoughts on The Summer Turned Pretty. If not, I'll have to insert a clip now. However, I'm nearly at the end of the Brothers Hawthorne, so I'm on page 420 out of 469, so I'm going to finish this one tonight. I have got hooked. I actually think this is my favourite book in the series, and I think it's the idea of having 2 different stories kind of going on at once, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how they wrap them up and merge them together, because I'm sure in some way they will be merged together. Or like how they all come back together at least. So yeah, I'm really like enjoying this, and I think having the 2 different stories and the 2 different kind of brothers that we're focusing on when it's so we're focusing on Jameson and on Grayson. So when it's like the Grayson chapters, I get so invested in the story, and then that chapter or those chapters end and then it's Grayson chapters and I'm like, oh, now I need to speed through Jameson's chapters to get to Grayson's story again, and then by the time I've got back to Grayson's story, I'm really hooked into Jameson's side of it. So I'm absolutely loving this, flying through it, and I've only got a few pages left, so I'll update you hopefully tomorrow with a bit of an update on how I've been getting on. But yeah, really enjoying this. I've just finished filming my November TBR video, but also have been editing my finishing off a series vlog, and I got to the end of it and realised A, I didn't wrap it up, and B, I never actually gave you my final thoughts on The Brothers Hawthorne. So I don't have the book with me anymore, as it was a library book. I have returned it, but I ended up giving it 4 stars. I absolutely loved the book, and I do think it's still stand by the point of that being my favourite book in the series and the world. And actually I kind of went into that book not wanting to start the Grandest Game, and reading that book really led me on to wanting to go back in and finish the Grandest Game and try that, so that might be happening soon. But yeah, I really enjoyed that book. That book was 4 stars, and like I say, I might go into the Grandest Game, I might not, but I think that was a really good way to have that last final moment with the characters as well, and just see how they all got on. And so yeah, to wrap it up, the second book in the Summertime Pretties series got a 3 stars, and then the Brothers Hawthorne book got a 4 stars. And actually the Brothers Hawthorne book finishes off that series, so I'm now only 1 book out from a series that I have previously started, and I finished a series. I hope you've all enjoyed this video. Leave a like, comment and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you in my next one.